Oh, I was so fucking depressed when Frontier Developments went ahead and nerfed skimmer missions and nerfed my favorite passenger runs. But you know what? I've been having a lot of fun doing the wing missions with my friends, making some decent credits. I feel like I have a sense of accomplishment in my gaming time spent on Elite. You know, this is how it's supposed to be. This is Elite Dangerous. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. What the fuck? Why? Are you serious right now? Why? Every fucking time!
Oh, we've detected players are having fun. Deploy the fun police! Stop the fun! We don't want players to feel like their time is being well spent and rewarded. No fun allowed in Elite Dangerous!
Greetings, Commanders. FailureToReport checking in. I have not yet killed myself, so let's go ahead and talk about credits in Elite Dangerous. Again. Because Frontier really fucking hates its own game. So, for those of you who already know me, you know my view on Elite Gold Rushes. This game feels incredibly grindy, and yeah, I get that it's a space sim, and that's a big part of the genre, but to the extent of which Frontier Developments goes to put in ridiculous credit sinks, like having to scrub crime stat off each fucking ship module now that you get a bounty for doing something totally stupid, like, I don't know, killing someone who was wanted. But wait, they weren't wanted in that system, so now you're a criminal, noob! Ship rebuys, fitting different ship loadouts for different activities, having to grind engineers because you're an absolute moron if you try to play open without an engineered ship. You know, all the fun engaging stuff, right? Well, that shit sucks. It's very easy in Elite Dangerous to feel like the amount of money most missions pay out is not at all worth your time. Add to that the fact that mission board flipping is almost always a part of your daily grind, and Elite Dangerous can very quickly mask all of the fun, potential, and enjoyable features with uncut, 100% pure Colombian misery. If it was cocaine, at least I'd be doing it off of some bitch's tits. Instead, I'm left crying in the dark of my study trying to talk myself into logging in the next day. So much fun. So, let's talk about the heart of the issue in Elite Dangerous. Why does Frontier constantly nerf activities? From stripping bonus payoff of VIP passenger runs, stealth nerfing skimmer missions so you can only pick up 3 at a time, and then no more will show up in the mission board no matter how much you fucking cycle it. Or the latest fun gameplay balance of making 3-person activities so lackluster in rewards that I wouldn't even bother doing it solo. Elite Dangerous has 2 major causes for Frontier Development's constant fun policing, in my opinion. The first one is playtime balancing. Elite Dangerous is, at its heart, a pilot's chair-bound space sim. Yeah, if you own Horizons, you can get out of your ship's chair, but you're still just trading it for your rover's chair. This by design means that most of what you're doing in either cockpit is more or less the same. You're flying through space either to pew-pew at bad guys or to haul slaves or goods from point A to point B. If you're in your rover, you're driving across terrain littered with tiny rocks that will send your SRV flying out of control so you can scan a thing or shoot a thing or get blown up while trying to scan a thing or shoot a thing. All of Elite Dangerous's activities are repetitive. That doesn't, however, mean that they can't be fun, and as with all sandbox games, a large portion of the best moments are what you make of them. There are some really incredible experiences to be had, especially when playing with other people in Elite Dangerous. The problem, however, is that not everybody gets to this stage. Not everyone wants to go out of their way to find enjoyment, and so a lot of people set their own goals like, I want to be an elite billionaire, or I want to get an A-rated federal Corvette. And once they reach these things, their interest kind of tapers off, and many of them walk away from Elite for months, years, or even permanently. If players aren't playing Elite, then Frontier has a problem. That means they aren't adding to the player base, which improves other players' interactions and sense of a real living galaxy. They aren't buying new cosmetics Frontier puts out. They aren't talking about Elite to friends who might buy it. These players have blown their load and left. So how does Frontier try to counter that? Anytime a major gold rush gets enough attention, Frontier either nerfs the payouts or they take the mission type out of the game entirely until they can find a way to make it unrewarding and grindy again. One thing you can track is the amount of players who jump back onto Elite when these big gold rushes get public traction. People want to play. They just also want to feel like the amount of time they put into Elite is properly rewarded. Making $10 million in an hour of gameplay when your insurance rebuy cost is $100 million or more, it's not rewarding, it's masochism. Yet Frontier Development seems to suffer from a serious detachment issue with their player base. I don't think I've ever played a game where I so deeply question if the developers have ever actually played it themselves. And I mean, from Sidewinder Nobody to fully engineered Big 3 ship, I would be absolutely shocked to hear any of them have, because their ignorance to obvious issues in Elite Dangerous is mind-blowing if they have. Now, there is a subset of Elite players, and I'm borderline kind of one of them, who thinks that Frontier does understand how much these gold rushes help their player base, and it's a reason that they usually take a few days before nerfing these things once they become public. But if they know how popular these things are with their players, why do they do it? Well, that brings us to reason number 2. Old guard, founder pack, elitist fuckwits. These are the crusty Elite vets who have been around for years. They earned their Elite wings. And they don't take too kindly to folk coming into their universe and prospering up to their level of wealth, you hear? Never mind that they exploited the fuck out of older gold rushes that were hand over fist more profitable than anything we've seen of recent. Those kind of details don't matter. Never mind that Elite Dangerous doesn't have a fucking economy, so how many credits new players earn should be none of their fucking business. Let's not even talk about how if a new player was given enough money to buy an A-rated Anaconda in their first day, they would still be absolutely trash at PvP because they'd have no idea what they were doing, and their ship isn't engineered, and there's no buy your way shortcut to skip that. So it literally doesn't fucking affect these people, but yet they get so bothered by it. These people are the Elite Dangerous version of Star Citizen whales who buy a javelin during some ship sale and then brigade around the forums telling Cloud Imperium they need to stop selling javelins because there will be too many of them. These are the I want to have my cake and I want to make you watch me eat it. Those are the players of Elite Dangerous, and as a result, anytime a Gold Rush credit farm gets popular, these people brigade the Frontier forums with exploit reports and screaming for nerfs. When the Gold Rush gets squashed, they rally together in the patch note thread, patting each other on their back and proclaiming, "Earn your credits like the rest of us, exploiters!" Let's have a moment of silence for these poor, sad fucking people who are so obsessed with how others spend their time playing a game that they actively hunt down methods of decent income to cry to the developers about them. So here we are. In less than a month, Frontier has nerfed 3 different types of respectable income. I was personally going through a huge Elite phase with the Season 3 ending of The Expanse, but I'm honestly ready to shelve this game and come back to it when the next major content patch drops. Because as much as I enjoy various activities in Elite Dangerous, the grind in this game is not fun. And the sad fact is, there are plenty of players in Elite who would rather see others suffer to the point of running down the player base than accept that what other players do to earn credits affects them to the amount of fuck all. There are times when I play Elite Dangerous and I think this game really has the foundation to be something incredible. And then I remember how poorly Frontier Developments handles this game sometimes, in combination with the elitist Elite players, and I really start to lose faith in ever having a fully realized, enjoyable space sim game. So, I guess it's back to just trying to make myself puke while canyon running planets in the Eagle with the VR. Yay! Immersion! Fidelity! Fun! I'm FailureToReport. Thank you guys for watching. I understand that some people are not going to agree with everything I've said in this video, and honestly, I don't really care. This is my opinion. It's how I see the credit issue in Elite Dangerous, and it's a reason that I know personally many people have stopped playing Elite. Whenever these gold rushes do happen, a lot of people that I know will be like, "Oh shit, man, I'm coming back to Elite because this is fun and rewarding again." And then when Frontier nerfs it, they're like, "Well, guess I'm taking a break again." It is an issue, regardless of whether or not people want to admit it, because I know there are people out there who think, "Oh, well, I'm set for money, so others should be set too. They should just earn their way like I did." Not everybody has the amount of time to play like I do, for instance. I can get on Elite and play fucking all day long. I've literally done a 36-hour stream when I was getting my Imperial Cutter. Most people can't do that. Most people have jobs and family and spouses, girlfriends, whatever, social life. They have other shit to do. Not everybody can get onto Elite Dangerous and just grind the fucking face off of themselves trying to get somewhere. So, I do think it's an issue, and I do want to talk about it. And I understand some people are not going to agree with me, but there you have it. Anyways, I'm FailureToReport. Until next time, I will see you guys out there.